thought that I would make a video because I'm in this this university room. I'm in my university. I'm staying here because I'm having some. My family's having some house renovations done. Actually, it's all my fault because we're doing this so that I can teach online, so that the house looked a bit better. But then they decided just to do the whole house. So I'm here at this university dorm, and my wife and her family are staying in a hotel. My wife could stay with me, I guess, but just because of COVID and everything, it's not super easy for outside people to stay at universities. So yeah, anyway. Now in this video, I want to talk about how I plan a university semester. So in the university semester that I have, it's 16 weeks. So that is basically 16 classes. The students at the university, they have a lot of pressures, and even though like they might not be so afraid of failing, they do have a lot of pressures just because, I guess because they give themselves a lot of pressure and they do have a lot of work to do. So one of the reasons why it's difficult for them to fail is because they really do have just so much work to do. And I'm cognizant of that. So I don't want to add to their pressure. I don't want to add to their workload. So I try to keep my classes within. I try to keep the work within the class time. So it's about 2 hours. It's 100 minutes. 16 100-minute classes. So what am I thinking about doing this semester? So every semester I do something different, not because I'm trying to be an ESL hero or something like that. It's just because if I do the same thing over and over again, I just get bored. So yeah, that's I guess it can be a good thing, but it can be a bad thing. I guess if I do discover or hit upon something through serendipity that works well, I'm still going to change it every semester because I just get bored. Like I want to stay interested in what I'm doing. So it's both a blessing and a curse. But look, ESL is not rocket science, and one of the reasons I'm making this video is just to sort of share, like, a lot of people are moving into new jobs and stuff, and they're moving into different routines, and one of the jobs that a few people are moving into is the university ESL position in China. So, and there might be some viewers who are thinking about in the future becoming an ESL teacher in a university or whatever. So if that's you, I hope this video helps. I'm just going to be like totally honest. And I said to a friend today, like, one of the things that I like about YouTube is that I'm not telling lies. Like it's just a nice feeling to be able to talk to someone through the camera who is maybe interested in this because it's their career as well or whatever, and just to be totally honest. So actually what I'm doing this semester, what I want to do and what I'm going to do is I've got all of these BBC documentaries in high definition. So I've got the Yellowstone one. Well, I haven't got them yet, but I'm getting them from this student tomorrow night. So I've been teaching these two kids as a side job, and one of them's 10, one of them's 8, whatever. But they're nice kids, and the parents sit in the class, and we have the class in a little coffee shop, and they have provided me with these BBC. They're going to provide me with these BBC documentaries. They bring them on a USB brick. I don't know where they got them, but it's been so interesting how all these animals, behave, and I've learned so much about Africa as well. Like, I thought I knew about Africa. I didn't actually know a lot. I didn't know anything, to be honest. And the same with Yellowstone National Park. I just sort of thought, oh yeah, that's a famous place. I knew nothing about it. And yeah, it's really, really interesting stuff. So, and also Madagascar. So probably those 3 will be enough, because that's Africa, I think, is 6 episodes. Yellowstone is 4. Madagascar is 4. Yeah, so that's bringing it up to 14 episodes, 16 weeks. So I've already destroyed 1 week. So in the first week, it was just like, what did you do during the holidays? And I asked the students to sort of tell me about that. And then I did a little thing where I was like, everyone can ask me a question about Afghanistan because people are talking about that in the news, and not that it's a funny topic, but it did give rise to some fairly funny questions, and yeah, I try to keep everything lighthearted. You know, I'm not gonna hold hands with all the students and start crying because of what's happening in Afghanistan, even though it is sad. But anyway, so that is going back to what I'm talking about, which is the videos. So that's about the right number of episodes, and what I intend to do is give them like a piece of paper. I've already made these pieces of paper for the two kids, and it's like new words, new animals, problem, climate, and that might impress my manager as well, because there's going to be some some printing involved. So I have to go and get permission to print, or not get permission, but I just have to get a little card that they have, and then I can print the things, and then the students in the class can actually give like a presentation about that. So for 1 or 2 minutes, they can actually stand up, and I can call upon them to give a presentation. So I'm looking forward to that. But look, in reality, it might not go for the full 16 weeks. Like I don't like, no plan survives contact with the enemy. So not that the students are my enemy, but you understand the metaphor. So if it's working well, I'll continue it. If it's not working well, I'll scrap it. And it might very well be that it just feels like too many plants, too many animals. And if that's the case, what I'm thinking about is supplementing it, because I want to please the students. I want them to feel that they've got some value from the course. That's very, very important to me. So instead of just like stopping it, giving them questions to talk about animals and stuff, which could be really cool, I might, if it doesn't work, I might stop it after one of the series has finished. So I might start with Africa. If I start with Africa, it'll be 6 episodes. If I start with Yellowstone, it'll be 4 episodes. But I think I'll start with Africa. And if it doesn't work, I'll just stop it after 6 weeks, and probably do something like where I have like a grammar textbook, and then some more like maybe lifestyle related stuff, like lots of different ones. Like I might do like a survivalist one, I might do like a van life one, I might do like a tiny house one, I might do like different little kind of pop culture things that they might find interesting. So that's sort of my backup plan, my plan B, if they just get totally sick of the nature stuff. But I just love the nature stuff. I mean, I'm not here to I don't think anyone cares about what I think about BBC documentaries, but I just think it's so easy to forget how it sounds like I'm giving a little speech now, but why it's good for the students is that it's just like there's so much stuff in the world. Like there's so much more to the world or to our life experience than just, you know, I'm well and truly on my soapbox now, but you know, there's so much more to the world than just what we see when we look in the mirror. You know, like we're a part of something that's so big, and there's so much stuff in the world. Like there's so many animals, there's so many plants, there's so many birds, and it's easy to forget that. And one of the reasons that I'm doing this is, I don't want to bring this up, but you know, there was a very sad story where a teacher assistant of mine told me that his roommate took a lot of medicine, and you know, he's gone. And it just made me realize, like, as somebody who's 38 years old, I just look at these young guys and I just sort of think, like, I just remember the good parts of being young. I just remember like being excited because, you know, you got to hold your girlfriend's hand or something like that. You know, it's easy when you're older to forget. And then I never felt tired. I never felt like worried about the future too much and stuff, you know. And it's very easy to forget that these young people, they do have a lot of pressure. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I just really hope that, you know, by watching the animals and stuff, they can just get an appreciation of the fact that yeah, they are a part of something bigger, and there's just so much stuff in the world. So anyway, that's how I plan my semesters. I plan my semesters to, I guess, please the students. Like I'm always thinking, I'm not necessarily thinking about how to, I see myself not as an entertainer. I do not see myself as an entertainer. I see myself as a teacher, but personally, I don't get paid enough to make the students feel terrible about themselves, and I don't think they're going to learn very well if I make them feel terrible about themselves. I try to make the classes enjoyable for them so that they want to come to the classes, and I just, like, that is my pedagogy. I'm not capable of spewing forth like 1,000-word statement about what my pedagogy is, but my pedagogy is probably that happy people study better than sadder people, and people who aren't stressed study better than people who are stressed. And if I can just be like somewhat of like a positive or something like that in their life, and just be positive and just encourage them, I think that that's the best gift, you know, that I can give to them as somebody who's performing this role of teacher, you know. So yeah, let me know how you feel in the comments below about what I've said. Maybe some of you have your own pedagogical views about things and whatever, and please feel free to share them. That's just my personal opinion, and yeah, I think actually, to be honest, I do find it interesting to talk about like why people do what they do in the classroom and stuff. Like it's not like something that's super interesting to me, but it is actually interesting to me for sure. And yeah, I look forward to getting out of this room and going back to the house, and I look forward to teaching online. So Alice, if you're watching this, please don't give up on me. I'm getting my room, I'm getting the house fixed, and I'm looking forward to teaching online for you. So yeah, all right, thank you, bye-bye.